Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are most certainly back in DCS as promised. We just did an X-Plane stream, so I figured we'd do some helicopter ops here in DCS, so that's why we are back at them. And let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into right now, folks. So you can see here the map. We are leaving here from Fort Bravo, which has definitely changed from the last time. Last time it was way over here. The target area is over here, and it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on, so let's just basically get into the bird and get up out of here. Without further ado, and you can see here almost the sun is going down, so we need to see what we can do to have more light than not, because again, I really don't like flying helicopters at night, just to be honest with you guys. So welcome aboard, and let's get this joint popping. Alright, music is off, of course, and we don't have that to worry about now. And let's get on board. First and foremost, we need to start this thing up and get some battery juice going on here. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's do our pedals check. Every time I start DCS up, I gotta do full range of pedals check. Toe brake. Boom. Let us get the battery on. Start the APU. Get with the ground crew, and let's make it happen. We're just going to rearm everything here with Hellfires so we can reach out and touch somebody. And let's see if we can select a different livery here. Boom. Hornet Squadron. I don't know what this is, but we're going to go with that one. And let's reduce our fuel. Let's go about 80%.
Request refueling. Request refueling.
Okay, perfect. Get that left engine going. Doesn't look like there's anybody else here. Somebody just took off here not that long ago, so now we're going to let the engine stabilize. You can already tell we need to turn some of this brightness down. So rearming and refueling are complete, so that's totally what we want. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and go for that right engine. Aviation Geek is back. Did you get your back rubbed? You know I did, Aviation Geek. You know I did. Aviation Geek checking in on the spot. Alright. Alright, cool. So we got some different colors going on here. I didn't know what we picked, but it looks pretty cool. So what we need to do is watch our oil pressure for number 2 come down to at least 60 or below. In the meantime, let's get our I-hats going on. You guys should almost be rehearsed in how to start this helicopter. As many times as I've done it for you guys. Alright, and you know, if this server goes down too quick and we want to fly, I actually have a new mission that's been ready to go. I've been trying to kind of hold it off for fellow wingmen, but you know what? We'll be able to do another mission if we do fly that one, so we'll see how this goes. I think the other mission is pretty exciting that we can fly, so we'll see how it goes with this server here, and if we don't like it, we might just jump right into that. Okay, that oil PSI has came down. Slowly advance the power levels here, as you can see. Okay, and we are okay for APU shut off. And we did get our carrot, so let's just make a point, and then we're gonna not even add any points. We're just gonna go wing it so that we can dust off. So essentially what we did, we just want to make where we're landing, and we're going to use our map now that we have all of our threats and everything on here. We'll scale it out, and you can see the battlefield is pretty much that way. I-heads is good. Let's go ahead and turn on our... Let's switch this to channel November, so no other... Hopefully nobody else is on channel November, so we're not lasing each other's targets. And let's also get our radar warning on here.
Searching.
Let's bring that brightness down so it's not so fuzzy there. Okay, so that's good, as well as that's for our I-hats not to be so bright. Flying off into that beautiful sunset, guys. Alright, let's roll up out of here. I believe everything is set up. Got to get everything a lot less bright up in this piece. Alright, y'all, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, one more outside look. There we go, looking official. Okay, guys, foot on the rudder pedals. Boom, boom, got my leg moving. Let's go get in the fight. We'll do a radio check with the fellers or whoever's online here in a second. Alright, we are airborne, change our symbology, and we are off and at 'em to the battle zone here.
Radar, 9 o'clock, searching. Radar, 8 o'clock, searching.
We'll basically just end up following the coastline here. And the British, are you a veteran? Yes, I am. I'm an Army combat veteran. I served in Iraq. I invaded it with the 3rd Army Cavalry Regiment, which of course was controlled by the 3rd Infantry Division, 3ID. So I did 10 years in the United States Army, and that's it. So thank you for asking, and thank you for saying thank you for my service. I appreciate you, the British. Appreciate you big time. Yep, I am blessed to have made it back, in which some of my buddies did not. And so I do not take any day for granted, that's for sure. How I live my life. Try to spread that love around there as well. Let's see, SRS is saturated. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Some of you were on the channel with the X-Plane stream there. And it looks like no matter what, guys, we are going to be flying into the night here. So we'll be using our PinVis here shortly. And let's see, why is my SRS continuously being saturated here? We're only running 61 on the torque. And let's see what kind of heading we want to keep. About this 250 heading. As we get closer, we'll start seeing other halos or hear other folks in the combat area. There we go. And Darka says, God bless Darka7. I appreciate you, Darka7. Good looking out, man. God bless you too as well. Appreciate that. God bless you and all of you as well. Kind of beautiful flying at this time of day, though. Even though I don't like to fly at night in DCS, I gotta admit, it's kind of gorgeous. Kind of gorgeous. Here's what we look like. Look at that sun, y'all. And I am running reshade on this, so I'm running reshade with the little differences. I got a DCS profile. Okay, of course we have no lights on, and let's look at our map here. Alright, we're doing good with our fancy flybys. We drifted off course a little bit, so let's come right to about a heading of 250. Okay, we're 86 on the speed. Let's continue that turn. The coast is just over there. Captain Mall is in the house. Now guys, like I said, if it gets too hairy on this one, I do have another mission that I might run for us during the stream. It's an awesome mission. It's basically Las Vegas under siege. You won't want to miss that if I do run it. It's actually a really good mission. I made that mission. My wife assisted doing voiceovers and things of that nature. It's some challenging flying, I can tell you that. For sure, for sure. Captain Moss says Captain Moss says I don't hate doing night flights, but I don't fly at night because there is nothing to see. Yeah, I feel you. Me too. The British says I have DCS, but I still am trying to figure it out. I can help you with that. The British. DCS, there is a big learning curve. The aircraft can be challenging to fly, especially the helicopters. And a lot of the plane, really, you know. And I tell you, it is a challenge, man. Like I said, you guys know my Achilles heel is aerial refueling. I get it done, but I'm not the best at it. And then when I don't practice it for quite some time, you know, it's like, it's a little bit harder than relearning how to ride a bike, you know. But, alright, guys, let us kick up the speed a little bit more. We're going to pick up our speed slightly here. Any station is net radio check. See if we got anybody on. And sometimes if there's a few amount of people on here, they won't check in.
Loud and clear.
Tango mic, friend. Alright, so somebody just came in with the loud and clear. And the good thing I like about this server, and it's persistent, so it's forever changing, but what happens a lot of time is folks get on here and they start working together, and the synergy is really good of that group of folks that you have on, and you can really neutralize a lot of targets. So we're just arming our shaft. Let's go back. Channels on November. Cool. And the code is on November. You want those two to match. Let's get our acquisition source figured out here. We'll set that to TADS. And let's arm the aircraft. And let's start communicating with our wonderful front seater up here, our CPG.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
And we're starting to get some radar stuff here searching. So there's some SAMs and stuff, so we need to start reducing our altitude. Let's get George brought up.
Pausing Hellfire.
Okay, he's going to waz our Hellfire up. Okay, now we got a little bit of a better speed at 76% torque at 107 knots. And this is about this far out. We're going to start.
And slave. Bounty slave.
Okay, he's not picking anything up. Let's turn our eye hides off for a second. So we took that reticle off our eye so we can really enjoy this beautiful view. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Say so myself. Gorgeous. Alright, let's get the reticle back on. Now we totally could fly without it.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
But especially night flying.
Radar. 9 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, folks. We are getting closer to the target area. So as we're working this target area in the play, let's reduce the map to there so we can get a better idea. Now all these blue things are our friendlies, so I'm assuming there's still a heated battle going on over here.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
So like I said, we got a couple guys online here. Let's come back to that 250 heading. Now our goal tonight is to stick and move and hopefully not get damaged. I think there are a couple of friendly air bases where we could rearm and refuel. Alberto D made it. I'm here. What's up, everyone? Big up to you, Alberto D, man. Thanks for checking back out, big homie. De nuevo, saluditos. De mi casa a tu casa, papá. Qué chévere que estás aquí de nuevo.
Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Now another interesting thing is landing this thing at night. You'll see once we get the pinvis on that things get interesting, because right now we've got a good view. As you know, the pilot sits a little bit higher up than the CPG or the gunner in front, who can also control the aircraft, might I add. But when we start doing our night flying using the pinvis, we essentially use the sensor off in front. Copy that. This is Su-11 inbound, not quite in the target area, but we'll be sure to call our rifle when we're discharging our weapon. Alright.
Appreciate it.
Of course, I expect the same from everybody, so thanks for calling that out for Su-11. Alright guys, so that's just, you know, somebody else out there.
Don't want to go down and then get into the retreat enough.
And just curious, as I'm inbound to the target area from Fart Bravo, what grid coordinate are you working in? X-ray Foxtrot?
We're currently checking out X-ray Foxtrot 28 at the moment, yeah.
Okay, roger that, friend. I'll head that way. Again, I'm in a Apache, and I'll try to link up with you and do some hunting with you there for our Su-11.
Yeah, that'd be great. You know.
See you then. Su-11 out. Alright guys, so look, we've got, and that's what I said, when you get on this website and you get the synergy from somebody else, so they're working the X-Ray Foxtrot grid, which is pretty much where we're going to right now, which is where the theater is happening here. So let's come right a little bit, and we're going to start searching. You see my altitude, I decreased it a little bit just because those SAMs are very unforgiving once they get a lock on you, man. So We've got our chaff and flares ready to go. Let's see if George can find anything.
Bounty slave.
Okay, there's so now it's finding a helo, which is a Huey, and an ISO container. Those are friendly, so we want to disengage with them and just start searching right off the coast. Let's get a little higher. Okay, now we're also starting to find some friendlies here. What you see on the left is my menu of selected targets that George can figure out. So because I'm essentially operating the aircraft, the weapon systems, and having George look for me as my CPG, you also have to, you know, give him direction about what you want, where you want him to search, and what targets you want him to laze for you. But essentially, the weapons release, whether it be the gun, or in this case, we have AGM rockets on us, which are, you know, basically require a constant laze to stay on target. I am controlling all of that.
Slaving. Bounty slave.
Okay, there we go. Finding some more friendlies. So we'll probably need to get over the city. And Big Al getting a new PC built for DCS. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Can't wait. Let me know, Big Al. Hit me up in the Discord. We can fly together, man. What's your poison? Fixed wing or rotary aircraft? Or everything? Like me, I'm everything. I love rotary aircraft as well as fixed wing.
And slave. Bounty slave.
Okay, still getting nothing but friendlies on our list to the left there. If they're in blue, they're friendly. He said, Roger, all good. Roger that. Roger that, Big Al. Okay, guys, as you heard via our comms, we've got some other helicopters in this theater area, so let's start narrowing it down. Now, they're not going to show up here. We don't have an RWR for... We basically have RWR for radar, searching radar that's basically searching us. There's the city there. You got to be careful flying over the city, because sometimes those hostiles, they get in there. Okay, we're getting close to the X-ray Foxtrot area. But let there be no mistake, guys. We are definitely going to... And if I find the air base, we might land there really quick so I know where it's at for refueling. I could have looked it up and put the coordinates in before we flew off, but I'm trying to get over here before the sun goes down. And you can hear that radar searching. That means there's a radar somewhere out there searching. Now that's not indicative of whether it is a friendly or an enemy. There's that Huey just got shot down. Let me see, is that an air base over there? Doesn't look like it is. It just looks like a bunch of buildings. So again, we're going to keep our eye out for any type of base. And I might land there briefly so that I can put in the coordinates. Let's turn this off for a split second so I can really get a good look. And again, if I want to get to the air base and it's all good, I can potentially just land somewhere and type in the coordinates. I can't do it in the air. You can see those ships right off the coast there. It almost looks like that would be an air base over there. But we'll figure that out shortly, guys. Let's continue our search of the area.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Okay, and we're getting pretty close to where all of our assets are at. Now, one thing that I use George for a lot of the times, if I'm looking for friendly aircraft in the air, what I'll do is I'll just do a search using him.
Deslaving.
And that's how I find where the okay, see? We just did it right now. So there is an Apache. He's over there. So if you see that crosshairs over there, the dotted crosshairs, I just picked up an Apache. We'll even lock him up.
Blazing.
But we're not going to shoot him. I just want to see where he's at. He's over there. And fellow Apache group, Sue-11 is an Apache. We are now over the city. I do believe I have you located just at the base of the mountains. I'm heading your direction for any support.
Forward right.
Not a problem. Okay, we got a missile forward right, so...
In range, ready to launch.
Missile forward.
Okay, let's throw out some flares just to be on the safe side. Let's throw some flares, chaff out. 'Cause I don't know if that missile's for us or not. Just curious, is that somebody rifling, or are those enemy missiles that are being detected?
I think those will back to the
Okay, roger that. I'm inbound. Okay, so there he is, guys. We do have a Apache located. And so again, some of these skill sets you'll learn as you fly DCS, how to link up, how to use whatever resources that you have. Look at this beautiful city here. You got to be careful too, because there are some hot ones over here. Coalition Apache. I am at Angels Point 7 on a heading of 281. Okay, let's start looking. We took our eyes off of the Apache, and that's the only thing in sight, so we'll just lock him up. Here he comes there. Okay, he's going to be flying right by us. Let's make sure we don't hit him. Slow our roll a little bit. Let's turn into him slightly. Is that you here at the base of the mountain, friend?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, roger that. I'm gonna fly formation with you. I'm just at your 6 o'clock. Should be coming up on your 5. Approaching very slowly.
We're hovering the belly with the pocket. I got shot up.
Copy that. I'll start my search as well. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start our search.
Thanks, up.
Lasers off. Empty slave.
So I have a visual on him now. He's the only thing over here, so sorry guys, I can't pay that much attention to you. Now it's about survivability. Okay, so he's searching for targets as well. Sometimes we have convoys that we have to worry about. Okay, let's keep up. Okay, I've got a visual on him.
And slave. Deslaving. Laser on.
Radar.
Rifle.
5 o'clock. Searching. Radar.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Shock 1. There's more paratroopers down there, so watch your 6. Okay, so we just shocked one, guys. Let's come on over.
Yeah, right ahead of that time.
Okay, roger that. I'm egressing right now. East or heading. I'll be back.
2 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, let's come back.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we just started
2
on one
o'clock.
man.
Searching.
Okay, roger that. I'm coming back around. Yep, roger that. Good teamwork, brother. Alright, so let's come back around. And I'm telling you, it's getting challenging here the darker it gets, so let's spin back around. So and that's what I said, guys. If you like helicopter ops, I mean, here we are working with somebody we didn't even know.
And slave.
And it's getting hard to see here, so.
Slaving.
Okay, I've got him visual over there off to the left. And we're in the fight. We already took out one person to help out.
Empty slave. Laser on.
Radar. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Rifle, paratrooper,
8 o'clock. Searching.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
shock 1, shock 1.
8 o'clock. Searching.
And And there's our fellow helo guy over there.
Searching.
So let's keep searching.
Slaving. Empty slaved.
Radar. 9 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching.
See where he's at. There he goes right there.
Searching.
There he goes. That's the guy we were talking to. So let's form up with him.
Missile. Missile. Map.
Let's throw out some flares. We got that missile. We don't know where that's from.
Slaving. Empty slaved.
Missile. Missile. Forward right.
Forward
Radar.
right.
6 o'clock. Searching.
You picking up that missile as well?
5 o'clock. Searching.
Yes, I did. Coming from the mountain. I saw them earlier. There's a small group hiding in some tree.
Okay, roger that. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm just coming behind you right now. I'll try to follow you in on your search.
Alright, look for the top of the mountain. Or I don't know. Not sure.
Okay, roger that. Egressing out to the east, and I'll turn back around and do my search on that mountain. I got you at my 12 o'clock high. I'll fly under you and turn around. There he is up there.
I did pick something up, but it's far behind the mountain. Straight north.
Okay, roger that. And if we want to search together, we can go into the mountains together, and I'll provide your overwatch. So, guys, it's great work. Appreciate it.
You want to go down that valley?
It's all up to you, brother. I'm here in support. I'll let you be the lead. I'll be two. And I'll follow what you want to do, man.
Rifle, 55.
2. Alright, he's quite a high up. Let's get some altitude going on here.
Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Well, you don't want to shoot it.
What code and channel are you shooting your Hellfires on? I'm on November.
I'm on Quebec right now.
Okay, roger that. I'll stay November.
Alright, they are ready for, yes, straight north, Trilla, Ural, BMP, 55. There's one. On the
Deslaving.
on the laser.
Blazing.
Rifle URL.
Missile. Missile. Forward right.
Rifle.
2. So let's pull it back and get kind of under him so that we don't have to worry about colliding.
I don't know where he went.
Shock 1, BMP down.
Good hit, good hit. I am low at your 7, 8 o'clock, just FYI.
Lasers off. Empty slaved.
Missile.
In range.
Alright,
Ready to
they are
launch.
straight at right now.
Rifle Strela.
T-55 down.
Good work, brother.
Let me know when you got that Trilla.
Okay, roger that. So far, no joy. We might have to put another one on him.
Copy.
And I'm just out your 9 o'clock, almost co-altitude, still climbing, reducing speed.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Blazing.
Jedi 2-1 rifle.
Su 1-1 Rifle Strela. fighting it. There's some winds going on here. Ah, no joy, no joy.
Lasers off. Deslaving.
Alright, I'm going for that rifle.
Blazing.
Rifle Strela.
Everybody's on a bridge.
Target locked.
That's surely yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn around and head to the south, grab some altitude, and try it again. I think I'm too low for this guy.
Alright, be careful, I'm staying there. Scanning around.
Copy that. Alright guys, so let's get this thing turned around. Pick up some speed here. We're back doing 106 knots here. And
Lost sight of target.
yep, we just wasted a couple of missiles on him, guys. So
Radar. 9 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching. Radar.
let's get back in the burr here. Pretty soon here, we're going to have to go to the Pinvis. Okay, you guys see my iHeads display here? I'm getting ready to reduce its brightness. There we go. Okay. Let's turn back around. It sucks that we weren't able to get that Strela. That Strela is a major concern because it can shoot at us. So I see exactly what he's talking about. Let's check our fuel. 1940. We always have to be conscious of that. And let me turn those panels down a little bit. Let's get everything turned down. For nighttime operations, guys. We're even going to turn this down. Okay, server will restart in an hour. Alright. And guys, I'm going to show you how you check your fuel tolerance of your flying time. So let's get a little bit more altitude. Look up there. There's something going on up there. Let me take the iHeads off so you can see. See that? It's either an aircraft controlling. Oh, it's an aircraft. Hopefully it's friendly. Alright, so let's turn back around now slowly.
Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Gonna go back to a heading of about 355.
Radar. 11
Keep it in mind, it's nighttime operations. It's gonna be scary because I don't want to have an air-to-air collision with our
Lost sight of target.
our wing lead.
Radar. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Lost sight of target. Lasers off. Now deslaved.
Okay, nothing. Not even the helicopter's coming back. We're gonna keep turning to that heading. Getting some altitude.
Now deslaved.
Now, when I look my iHeads that way, okay, there's the Apache. There he is, right there. And Su-11 is turned back to the north. I'm going to be ingressing now back to the area that we were. Are you still picking up that Strela?
Can you repeat?
I'm inbound back to with a higher altitude, northbound to your location. Are you still picking up that Strela, friend?
Kinda. I mean, laser picking up because they are in the trees,
2
so
o'clock. Searching.
I don't have it right now. But still, it's not dead.
Okay, roger that. So he says it's not dead. Okay, let's have George do another search on those mountains.
And slave. Deslaving.
You can see he's right in front of us. And we're just picking up him. Which, that's fine. We're going to start slowing our speed up too.
Boeing rifle 1490.
Slaving.
FYI, I'm at your 7 o'clock, almost co-altitude, so I'm right with you.
Alright. Kinda holding up that girl that the hole just tried to kill me right now.
Roger that. So let's go a little bit to the left of him so we don't crash into him, guys. There he is. Last thing we want is a mid-air collision. Okay, you saw that. That was pretty cool. We just saw him shoot that missile off. Now we weigh kind of heavy with all our fuel and everything, so trying to get her stable. Okay, I just retrimmed. Now we're going to do a left base. So I'm just doing a pedal turn here.
They're still in P90 closer, so I'm gonna try to pick him up.
Okay, roger that.
Missile, pass left.
Okay, there he is over there. Well, now we can definitely come up. We're almost at a perfect hover, guys. So we're just going to ascend a little bit as we do our searches. Trust me, guys, this is the hard part. I'm working rudder pedals.
Deslaving.
Literally over here sweating. You don't want to hit your wingman.
Blazing.
Rifle on that T90. Look at that, guys. We're almost at a perfect hover.
Well, mine is not tracking, so good luck with that T9.
Roger that. Either way, he should be dead with one of our missiles. You know. Alright, I just got us into where we can pretty much hover perfectly. Let's go out and take a look at what we're doing. See that? Okay, so we've got our partner just ahead of us a little bit. So let's make sure we slide back a little bit.
Dude did somewhere nuts on him.
Yeah, leave it up to George to miss for us. That's alright, I'm going to climb a little bit. I'm off your right side, probably your 3-4 o'clock-ish if you have a visual on me.
Alright, I'll try on your 9. On my 9X. So I can get in with the rolling goal.
Okay, copy that.
Just in case I'm on
Okay, roger that. I still have 9 missiles on board.
Lasers off.
Let's go for the kamikaze truck. Rifle on the kamikaze truck. I'm purposely backing up a little bit now. And it is getting dark, so we're going to have to use our pinvis here in a minute. And these guys are almost impossible to see, man. Let's turn on our video. And look, you can see that's where the missiles are hitting right there. Let's try getting a little bit of altitude going on here.
Can I rifle?
Okay, so we're getting some altitude here. About 83% torque. We're not doing too bad. He's way up higher than we are, so he's got some altitude, so let's get some altitude as well. Guys, thanks to British says I had to get an F-15 in this game because I couldn't read anything. Yeah, and they got the Strike Eagle coming out too. Okay, there's where his missile hit.
Check one, let's go.
Nice, I caught that in the TADS. Very good, very good.
Lasers off. Bounty slave.
So that was his missile, guys.
Blazing.
Rifle on cabin.
Rifle on the truck as well. Let's see where it hits. I don't know if that was his or mine. Still pretty much hovering there. Okay, no joy on either of our missiles. That you shooting?
Rifle, yep.
Okay, that was him. Get a visual on him. You always want to know where the other pilot's at. I don't see him.
Moving down, I'm going to do a meet
Okay, roger that. I'll provide overwatch, and I'll hold off on all the missiles.
Alright.
You are most welcome. Happy hunting, brother. Alright, guys. We got some happy hunting going on here.
BMP down the road on the right side.
I'll go ahead and search for it now.
Lasers off.
Rifle, look for the stash.
Copy. So far, I'm just picking up the Kamaz truck. Alright, guys. All bets are off. We need to get this Pinvis on.
Well, check one. If you do.
Good work, good work. Okay, there's our Pinvis working now. I'll have to probably get it turned down a little bit more than that. Now you can see why I don't like flying this thing. Because we're getting the information now in our iHads off of the front of the aircraft.
And slave. Deslaving.
Section one rifle.
Laser on.
Rifle Su-11 on the Kamaz truck.
Okay.
There we go. Pretty much a perfect hover there. Let's look at our screen below and see what we get.
It's low, it's low. I got it.
Great work, great work.
Yeah, that's one rifle.
Lasers off.
Okay, he didn't get the Kamaz truck. It's still there. Let's turn the FLIR down a little bit more.
Come out down, make a bring RTV.
Safe flight back to base. Pleasure working with you.
Hey, thank you, mate. Pleasure for me too.
Roger that. Su-11 out. Alright, so he's leaving the combat area there.
Tracking target. Target destroyed.
Okay. Looks like he did destroy the target. Let's perform another search of the area.
Slaving. Bounty slave. Laser on.
Rifle, paratrooper, same area as the Kamaz truck.
Can't see the target.
Oh, come on, George.
Lost sight of target.
Ah,
Lasers off.
okay.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Shack one, shack one. Alright.
I don't know where he went.
Well, you
And
got him already, buddy.
Slave. Blade in range, ready to launch.
Rifle. So many things to look at. Now with night flying, one thing, we've got 4 missiles left.
No inner visibility on target.
We're going to get this screen up so that we can also... Got a little bit of a drift going here. Let's turn our helicopter around. I'm going to give it a few more goes and that'll be it. And then we'll return to base ourselves. Let's see, fuel. 1650, doing good. Oh, she's fighting me a little bit.
And slave. Empty slave.
Shifty 11, go ahead for motivated sim pilot.
You still firing them over there?
Yeah, there's a couple targets left over there, but I've been calling my my rifles, so at the current time I got 4 on board. I'm not shooting anything at the current time.
Roger, we're inbound from Alpha to Aquila. And in lock with the without base.
Okay, roger that. What's your equipment?
16 Alpha is loaded.
Okay, roger that. I will stay on station here, so as you get closer, just use George to search me, and he'll locate me, and I'll stay right here at a hover for you to indicate the area where I'm finding targets.
Roger that. I haven't even been at George before.
Alright, that guy's Shifty. He's on here quite a bit. Okay, I just retrimmed the helicopter, so we should be a little bit more stable now.
Slaving. Empty slave.
Okay, let's do a little bit of a shift turn here.
Laser on.
Rifle, Kamal's truck. So we do have that target pretty much right in front of us. I've wasted I don't know how many missiles on that Kamal's truck still showing up.
Lost sight of target.
Come on, George, we haven't changed anything unless he must be moving. That's what it is. He must be detecting the missile inbound and he moves a little bit. Let's zoom in. Okay, yeah, he's moving behind trees. So he's being pretty elusive. Alright, y'all. Looks like you guys are hanging in there. And pretty soon it'll be time for us to return back. We've literally just been hovering over here. Yeah, that guy's a pain in the butt. I've wasted a lot of ammo on him.
Lasers
Let's
off.
search around and see what
Deslaving.
we got. If he comes up, I'm not taking him. Nope, I don't think so, buddy. Not fooling us. We're not wasting another Hellfire on you.
Slaving.
Let's continue to search this
Deslaving.
mountain system.
Now deslaving.
It was kind of nice right away to get in and support the other guy. Okay, there's a paratrooper over
Enrage.
there.
Ready to launch.
Okay, let's do our little turn here. Rifle paratrooper.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Shock 1, 2 paratroopers neutralized. That could be good, a bit Shack 2, but that's alright. So we got them. I think we got one more missile on us. Let's see how we're doing on our weapons here. We got one, like I said. One left. Let's do our
And
search.
Slaving. Deslaving. Now deslaved.
And so the crazy thing about the pinvis, since we're seeing out of the front of the sensor, you can even pretty much look through the ground because the pinvis is giving us information. It's coming from that front sensor.
And slaving.
And this, folks, is why I hate night flying. And Shifty, motivated sim pilot.
51-1.
What's your ETA to this target area? Best guess. Okay, roger that. I'll hang on station for 3 more minutes. I have one Hellfire, then I'll be Winchester Hellfire. So I'll stay here until you get on station and potentially go do a rearm and refuel and come back and try to support you.
Appreciate it, sir. We'll try to stay here. Want to see you back.
Okay, roger that. Appreciate the teamwork here.
Likewise, sir.
Alright. So, we got some good comms. We're literally just hovering in place, guys. We're not moving an inch. If you can look out the window, we're just hovering right here.
And slaving.
We got plenty of fuel to stay on station for him here. We're not that lethal because we only have
slaving.
guns at this point.
Slaving.
So we're just hovering here, guys. It's actually a chore. It's harder to hover than it is to just fly around. You know, because you got these little wind drifts that you got to account for. Not to mention, as we shoot Hellfires off of the aircraft gets lighter. The center of gravity of the aircraft is constantly changing left to right, so your symmetry is a little bit off. For example, like right now, we've got one Hellfire on board, and it is on our left pylon, so she tends to want to dip to the left because it's heavier on the left by just one. Not much, so it's not a huge thing. And usually as we disperse our, weapons, it's symmetrical. So one off the left, one off the right, one off the left, one off the right, that type of situation. And then of course, the only thing about the Penvis, it's limited to left and right, just like my gun. So this little box here refers to where the gun is looking and its limit. See the little box within the big box here? So now if I go too far left, the gun stops. It can only go so far left. Same thing with the Penvis. It can only go so far right and left. Okay, roger that. We'll hold our hover here. We're at barometric angels 5.6. I've been scanning this mountain ridge, nothing there. There is a KAMAZ truck somewhere in there being elusive going behind trees. There was some paratroopers that I did neutralize. I haven't seen anything else here yet, so we'll get on station. Once you get all the way pulled up, we'll scan together.
And slaving. Deslaving.
Copy all. We're forming up.
Copy that.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Okay, and those are just friendlies. See if we can get a good eye on him. If he's got his lights off, we're not going to see him, but he sees us. That's the important part. So that's one of the things that you actually want to take part in, is learning how to hover your aircraft. I can hear him. Can't see him yet. Turn that video down a little bit. Okay, let's conduct another search. Shifty 1-1 motivated sim pilot, no joy on any targets at this time. There he is, right there. I do have you visual at low at my 2 o'clock. There's his helicopter right in front of us. Coming towards us. There he is. Now, if we do a search with George, now he's right there. I just locked him up. Looks like he's struggling a little bit to control that thing. I'm telling you, it's not easy. Okay, Shifty 1-1. I've got about 1,000 pounds of fuel left. One Hellfire left. I think I'm going to RTB and try to get this thing loaded back up.
Roger, thank you, sir. We'll take command.
Okay, roger that. Happy hunting and be safe.
You too, sir. Looks like we're upcoming on just to take the NVIDIA back up.
Roger that.
Acknowledge, thank you, sir.
Did you take that Trilla down? Or did you just vote it back?
far as I know, one of you took the Strela down. I didn't take the Strela down, and it's not coming up on my search anymore. So it could still be out there. All right, so let's come off station and head back. Now you can see that little white line that gives us back. Okay, Motivated Sim Pilot /211 is coming off station. I'll be turning off to the north, headed back to the south. Happy hunting, boys. Alright, we're coming off station, guys. So this is why it's difficult flying this thing at night. You just can't see. There's the coast. And those crosshairs, that's where our base should be at. Okay, it's actually perfect. We'll probably land and the server will be done. So it's actually perfect timing. Okay, I just retrimmed. Trying to pick up some speed here. Boost some altitude in the process. Alright guys, we are rolling. 104th money. One cable left. And of course, it's the hardest. Money, man. But you getting it, dog. You are getting it. That's my real wingman that we're going to be flying with soon enough again, guys. It's 104th money. Alright guys, look at our speed. We're cracking it off good. Now we pretty much have a straight line back to our landing zone.
Searching.
Pin this off, that's what it looks like. And I'm actually going to see if we can
11 o'clock. Searching.
fly with the NVGs. I don't know if I got it on here or not. Here's one way we can check if we've got NVGs or not. Adjust controls. Let's see. Let's go with the search. Okay, goggles gain up, toggle goggles. So I do have it on there. I don't know what it is, but right shift H. Okay, there's the NVGs. So I think this is how we'll fly on the way back. Okay, I remember which button is the NVGs now. It made sense. Okay, so the Pinvis is the controller off of the back end. Let's see if I can gain up. Let me see what my NVG gain up and gain down is. There it is. So I can take the NVGs, make them brighter, make them less brighter. There we go. So now we're good for our navigation on the way home. So let's do this. Let's turn the NVGs off for a second. I want to figure out what the heading is. Oops. Let's turn them back on. Okay, so that heading is essentially going to be off to the left here. Okay, that circle that you see there, that is our landing zone. So that's the thing that we made. So now we don't really need this on. So I can fly with that. And if I wanted to fly in complete darkness, I could. I'm not scared to because I'm using my instruments to do so. But you can see it's quite dark out there. There's really no need to do that. Obviously, if we do a flyby, the same thing. You're not going to see much. Maybe once we get closer back, we'll turn on some of our lights. In the meantime, let's get our NVGs on. There we go. At least something to look at there. And you can see the blade and everything going in the night. But the key is that I kind of have to actually, if you look down in the night vision goggles to the, you know, multi-function display there, it's too bright. Look, you can't see what it is. So you got to kind of turn it down. Now I'm curious. Let's see if I turn the polarity down. You still can't, and you can't see anything. So you literally have to use flying this thing at night is, I would say it's even harder than flying the Blackhawk, because the Blackhawk, you get a kind of different helmet mounted display, which includes the goggles in there. Versus this one, the PINVIS is a sensor that's off the very front of the helicopter. And so the Apache is that sensor you see moving. And it makes it quite the challenging situation there. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to slowly pull some of the collective back. I want to slowly start decreasing my altitude, which will also give us a little bit better speed. So we're starting a nice slow descent. And of course, let's get this pushed out so it's just a blackness. Now I can see my heading that I need to be on. And then we're going to land this thing, guys. And that might be it for me for the evening. I don't know if I'm going back. I've been streaming for you fine folks for quite a bit. But this is what nighttime operations looks like. Look at that blade chopping through the air. I don't know how you guys can't love this stuff, man. This is just living your best life right here. And guys, just so you know, my wingman is steady putting his computer together, so let's wish him luck so he can be up and flying with your boy, because he would have definitely been on the server with me. Matter of fact, a lot of my nighttime training in this helicopter is because of him. You know, he challenged me to basically, you know, for lack of better words, test the limits with this helicopter. Okay, so now we're going down. I want to get some radar altimeter. Got a speed of about 113. Okay, we're on a heading of 052. Let's make a little turn here and keep getting lower.
Watch out there, there's a trailer down the valley. I just drove down. Near my car.
Let's get the PINVIS on. get this back off. We're pretty close to the base here. Almost right on top of it. There it is down there. See it? There is the FARP down there. That's where we're going to land. So let's come back out as we continue our descent.
Rifle.
Rifle.
Let's keep our descent. So we made it back to the base pretty quick.
Rifle again.
And we'll call our approach here shortly.
Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, we just retrimmed. Just trying to slow the bird down now. This is really challenging my skills here.
Searching.
I didn't get that trailer. Be careful.
Still messing with that Strela.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Okay, I do believe I have our wonderful landing zone in sight. Just letting you guys know on the real, I haven't done no nighttime landing in a long time, so luck needs to be on our side.
8 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Not gonna lie, it's a little nerve-wracking here. Okay, I'm still looking for the landing pads. I don't quite see them. Might just be over that clearing. Okay, it says it's right in front of us. I'm just going to continue to look for a visual. Might be that tree crossing there. getting squirrely.
Everyone?
Nope.
No, it's on.
Still looking for the pads. Haven't found them. It says it's right in front of us. Could be basically over these trees here. We had a good visual of it high up.
Searching.
It must be right in this clearing over here. So let's come around these trees. Literally, it says it's right in front of us, so it's got to be somewhere right across these trees here. So let's ease up there. A little nerve-wracking here. We're pretty low in anticipation of the touchdown. Says it's right in front of us. So let's go a little further up. And I see the clearing where it should be. Once I get a visual of the landing pads, then we can make magic happen. Still don't see them, and there's a bunch of trees in the way, so let us ease up. Well, you know what? My mouse came off here. I'm like, what's going on here? There we go.
Searching.
Woo! My mouse came off and went onto the different screen. I'm like, hey, my controls ain't working.
Radar. 9 o'clock.
There we go.
Searching.
Okay. I don't know how that happened, but my mouse came off. Where are you touchdown pads at? Carmen San Diego, where are you? It says they're right below us. I see it. Alright. We found it, guys. Sorry about that. My mouse went off to the different screen. So when my mouse goes onto the different screen, my second screen, it actually nullifies my my controls here. But now I do see the landing zone here. Thank goodness. Okay, so we need to do a left circle over them. So let's circle around. Okay, make sure my mouse is over here. We don't want no problems now. Alright guys, so like I said, night flying is not the easiest. It is not the easiest. So we're going to circle around and come back on the other side. So we found base. Now I'm going to be doing a visual landing. So now I'm using just all my visuals. Nighttime landing, guys. to me, this is better than the Pinvis because it gives me an actual visual representation of where I'm at.
Fine.
And I'm just going to go back in the order that I know that these things spawn, just in case. Okay, there's our touchdown pad. I'm fighting this rudder, boy. Or I should say not rudder, but the stabilizer controls here with my rudder pedals. Okay, let's start our basically left base. Our altitude up because that little landing area does have a
Radar. 6 o'clock.
Okay, we're on final approach. All visual here. Alright, we made it. We have touchdown, and I have not landed this thing at night with MVGs on in a long time, guys. So now, just let you know, we made it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get the APU on. So we've touched down exactly how we wanted to. You can take a look. But not much to see there. Okay, APU is starting up. APU is on. Engines are rolling back. Let's get our aviation flashlight on here. Okay, engines are rolling back, guys. You can go ahead and get this door open. And let's put the rotor brake on. Yeah, the server's about to restart, so I think that's going to be it for us, guys. Okay, aircraft engines are off. Rotor brake is activated. We have this situation off. And now we can turn the APU off. Battery is off. And I'm here to tell you guys, man, we did some big stuff tonight, boy, because I literally did not want to stream this thing at night, and look what happened at night. Alberto D says pretty cool stuff, Dre. Damn, 2 to 4 hours gone, and Drew with the DCS sim already. There we go. Guys, I appreciate everything. Now let's not that it's gonna make a difference, but let's come in here and take a look at the map. Okay, we're back where we started, and again, you guys heard him calling me Motivated Sim Pilot. As you guys know, that's my productions that I do, and that's why I named myself that. And we're always Sue 11 in here when I take the I'm Uzi 11 in the Blackhawk, and I'm Sue 11 in a look, there's shooting, there's the shifty guy, here's the guys that we were working with. There's only one, so I think one of them got shot down, and they've identified 2 targets here, so he's shooting a missile over there, and this is the map. That's why DCS is pretty cool. So I think that's pretty awesome, guys, and you can definitely see what this crack-a-lacking. With that, but anyway, guys, we have done our best work. Next time, maybe if it gets nighttime, I'll show you guys some nighttime operations in the old rusty dusty Blackhawk. But for now, there's no need to get back in the helicopter, because if we do, this is all you're going to see. I'm literally on the outside view. There's literally nothing to look at. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate all of your support. We did have an excellent second stream, in my opinion. Not a super long one, of course, just because time is getting late. So with that, guys, I think it's time for me to shut the stream down. Thank you all for watching. It's been exciting between the X-Plane and the DCS, and we'll get some more flight ops in the daytime in DCS, and then of course we'll do fixed wing. Hopefully my wingman's get his computer all up and running and things are good to go here in the next week. So maybe next weekend, because he's pretty much available to stream on Sunday, we will be able to do a stream together, potentially on a website like this, or we'll fly another awesome mission that I've created. So with that being said, one love to you guys once again. God bless. Thanks for hanging out with your boy tonight, and I am all the way gone. I'll see you guys on the next ride.